Well, Kansas obviously very talented basketball team, but they got the combination of great guards and great big men. They're shooting the three extremely well, almost 40%. And then obviously they've got All-Americans and Perry Ellis and Cliff Alexander and Jamari Traylor. And you go down the line, they're just very, very talented, and they can score from every position. There's not many teams that can have the inside-outside punch like Kansas has.
They've added some new parts this year, Oubre and Alexander, the guys that you mentioned. How do they change, or do they change what Kansas does?
No, Kansas, they're always bringing in All-Americans, so nothing changes. They lose pros and they bring in future pros. Coach Self does a tremendous job, and he's done an unbelievable job with this team. It's a little bit different than some of his other teams in that they may not have the size factor in size as far as 7-footers, but they're still physical. Obviously Perry Ellis has been as an all-conference player. Cliff Alexander is going to be a top 5 NBA pick at some point. Jamari Traylor continues to get better. Even though they may not have the 7-foot guy inside, he's done a great job of, getting these guards 3-point shots and still getting inside and running their offense.
You touched in the postgame after Texas, talked about how this team is kind of playing with a chip on its shoulder a little bit, and that's something that you like. Can you elaborate maybe on that a little bit?
Well, I've liked the mentality of this basketball team from day one. It's got a little bit of a scrappiness to it. They play very hard. There's no egos. They listen. From the mental aspect and the personality and attitude aspect, I really like this basketball team. There's a lot of areas we've got to improve on as far as our basketball, as far as taking care of the basketball, blocking out, little things like that. But the attitude and effort's been there for the most part.
And the last place is Allen Fieldhouse. Tough place to play. It's kind of one of those, arenas that's a special arena. Is there anything different that you have to do in preparation, practice-wise, or?
No, well, we play crowd noise. We do that for a lot of different arenas, but, Allen Fieldhouse is one of the special places in all of college basketball, and the support that Kansas basketball gets is unbelievable. But it's a great venue to go play, and it's not an easy place to go. You got to be focused, but it is one of the great places.
Last question: what's your message to your team going into this game?
Oh, just go play hard. Keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully make a few shots, and hopefully get a few rebounds, and hopefully keep them out of transition. And I could go on and on, but just go in and play hard.